Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Hermits Pregame Live, brought to you by NMR Events. I'm Aiden Farrell, here with Tommy LaPerriere, and today we have the Hermits' second home game this season against Vineland. This game was supposed to have happened on Monday, but due to weather conditions, it was postponed to Saturday the 6th. On Wednesday, the Hermits had a pretty upsetting loss to St. Joe's by a close score of 57-51, bringing their season to 1-1 after their win against Holy Spirit.
So some of the player stats that we have from the last game. Matt Delaney with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist, a big game for him. Xavier Ernest off the bench, 10 points and 1 rebound, the sixth man. Eventually looking to get a starting spot in this team. John Horner, big guy in the paint, gets 7 rebounds along with 4 points. Keith Powell, 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, kind of a quiet game for him. And Jack Schleicher with 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists across the board. So let's talk about the Hermits a little bit last season, Farrell.
Yeah, they finished the season with a win over Camden Catholic in the sectional title, but the season ended because of COVID and they didn't get to play any further. They won their semifinal round versus PVI by 57-48, and then they had that win over Camden Catholic 51-47.
Yep. A good season overall for the Hermits last year, but let's look at their starting lineup potentially for the 2021 season. At the point guard, we have Jack Schleicher. At the shooting guard, we have Elijah Brown. Small forward, Keith Powell. At the power forward at the number 4, we have John Horner, and at number 5 at center, we have Matt Delaney.
Yeah, some of the key bench players is Xavier Ernest, Kenneth Selby, Luke Bevelasco, and Jared DeMera. Xavier Ernest is the sixth man, and we expect to see him start sometime this season.
Yeah, missed some time last year, but he's a really great player, and Hermits are happy to have him back. Okay, so some major keys to the game is going to be utilizing the big men and John Horner and Matt Delaney to get the rebounds, especially offensive boards, because that contributes to getting points on the board.
Yeah, we have size over everyone, so that also plays an advantage there.
Yeah, definitely. Also, perimeter shooting with Keith Pallick, Elijah Brown, and Jack Schleicher. We're going to be seeing them around the perimeter. We're going to try to get them some shots up. It seemed to be a problem against St. Joe's the other night, and that contributed to their loss.
Yeah, now let's take a look at Vineland stats from last season. Vineland went 7-17 with Ymir Diggs, who's a junior this year, averaging 17 points in 17 games last season. Some of the Hermits' history over Vineland is that last season we went 2-0 with a win 71-49 and another win 68-35.
Yeah, didn't seem to be a big problem for the Hermits last year as they continued their dominant season.
Yeah.
That's going to be it from our Hermits Pregame Live, brought to you by NMR Events, as we now bring you over to our broadcasting booth for the Toyota Vineland Coin Toss. I'm Tommy LaPerriere.
And I'm Aiden Farrell.
Thank you very much.
All righty, give me.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Paul A. Rodeo Gym on the campus of St. Augustine Prep. Here as the Hermits take on Vineland in their third game of the season. I'm Robert Holland alongside Pat Coyle and Mr. Catalana, longtime announcer for the Hermits here. The Hermits coming off a big win against Millville yesterday and a loss off of St. Joe's, as Vineland comes off of their loss against St. Joe's yesterday as well. Mr. Cat, like I mentioned, a big game against Millville yesterday. The Hermits, the big noticeable thing for them was we switched to a man-to-man defense after running a zone for a majority of what we play. How do you think that's going to affect the game today?
Well, I think the first thing about it, and talking to Coach coming out of the St. Joe game, it wasn't that he was upset with the way the zone worked. It's just that it's not the normal style that Coach Rodeo likes to play. So he came out of the St. Joe game and decided he wanted to go back to his old school. He's a man-to-man guy from the start, and he wanted to play that way, up-tempo a little more, pick up man-to-man, and he did that yesterday against Millville. It worked well in that game. I would expect to see him do it again in these next few games.
Yeah, exactly. Just like you said, his biggest thing was to let him play loose. He wanted him to run, and he wanted him to just play. And that's really what helped him yesterday against Millville.
Well, I think the two things about the man-to-man for him, again, I said he's a man-to-man guy, so that's the first part. But the other part is that I think he looks at this team in two different ways. One is it's a senior-dominated team in the front court, but the back court is young. He's got a lot of freshmen and sophomores that play significant minutes. He's got the guys that are going to play a lot that are younger. So I think he wants to get them into that mindset of playing that style of man-to-man. And I think the second thing is, even though there's no playoffs this year, this time of the year we would be normally talking about getting ready for playoffs. Well, there's no playoffs. So I think he wants to prepare the team for a couple big games later on. He's got Wildwood Catholic later. He's got Atlantic City. And then that rematch with St. Joe that's coming up. And I think he wants to get them back playing that style to get to that when those games are coming around.
Yeah, like you said, that St. Joe's game's the Hermits' only loss on the season. They come into today's game 2-1. Millville, or Vineland, also 2-1 today. But I think, like you said, with the man-to-man defense, I would like to add that the Hermits have a ton of size over this Vineland team. How do you think that's going to play effect into this game?
Well, let's hope that the Hermits use that size. It can work against them if they're playing man-to-man against a quicker, more athletic Vineland team. But the size, they used it in the previous games. They've done a good job getting the ball to Matt Delaney. John Horner has done well, and you still have Keith Pallick out there. So they should be able to control the boards, and I hope they can use that against this 3-2 defense that Vineland will probably play them.
Yeah, Delaney, who had a strong performance against Millville yesterday, put up 17 points. Horner also had 7, and Pallick with 9. That senior leadership trio, I like to call it, is going to really play a good effect into not only this game, but in this season. Like you said, the front court that the Hermits have, young, they're brand new, introduced. but they're starting to get going. The chemistry's starting to flow on court. The chemistry off court, we know, is already off the charts. But once they start to connect on the same level, I think that the future of this team is going to be in really good hands.
The other thing I did like in the Millville game, they used a lot of players, and everybody seemed to play really well. As Pat said, Coach wants them to play loose. I think they did that against Millville. They're going to do it again here. We hope they do it again here. And again, the size is a big deal. And Vineland is missing one of their bigger players, one of their better players. The sophomore Justin Harper didn't play last night. He's not playing again today. And that's just another thing in the Hermits' favor. Vineland a little bit undermanned.
Yeah, and Coach, you mentioned the youth and the height of St. Augustine. Another kid last night, the freshman Luke Bevilacqua, had 10 off the bench for the Hermits last night, and it's good to see him playing well and getting his feet under him.
Yeah, Vineland kid. I'm sure he's going to love playing against these Vineland guys here today.
Luke Bevilacqua with his first points in that home game against St. Joe's, a monster slam out of him. That must have sure been exciting.
You know, it was exciting, and I like watching him, but, you know, the one thing I do like, too, is he's got good footwork for someone young in his size. He's got great footwork around the basket, good court awareness, and let's see how he'll do in this up-tempo man-to-man style.
Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Another thing to add, is that the Hermits shot 50% from the line yesterday. Really, we have a lot of shooters on this team, but we just haven't seen it in effect this season yet. Only two three-pointers last game. Do you think the Hermits will finally start to kick it off today?
Well, let's hope. I mean, I know Coach has been pushing the ball to go inside a little more and waiting on the kickouts. You'd love to see them hit the threes. And the foul shots is something I know drives him nuts.
Gentlemen, please move me headgear as we honor the United States of America and all those who defend our freedom at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the Cape Atlantic League proudly presents this Western Division game between the Fighting Clan of Vineland and the Hermits of St. Augustine Prep. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First, wearing the visiting red jersey.
For those of you who don't know, the referees are not allowed to touch the ball mainly during this game. The tip-off will now be decided by a coin toss, and plays out of bounds will be collected by the player who is passing in the ball.
Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 3, Yamir Diggs. Starting at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 13.
For those of you who are just tuning in now, this is the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. I'm Robert Holland alongside Mr. Catalana and Pat Coyle.
And starting at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 33, Ryan Williams. The head coach of the Fighting Clan in his third season is Mr. Dan Russo. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fighting Clan of Vineland. And now wearing the home white jersey, in this contest with regular 2 wins and 1 loss, your Hermits of St. Augustine Prep. Starting at guard, a 6'2" freshman, number 20, Elijah Brown. Starting at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 33, Jack Schleicher. Starting at forward as 6'8" senior, number 11, Heath Pellet. Starting at forward as 6'7" senior, number 25, John Horner. And starting at forward as 6'7" senior, number 31, Matt Delaney. The head coach of the Hermits in his 24th season is Mr. Paul Rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, go Hermits.
And now, as I bring you the lineups for both teams today, we have for Vineland at the guard spot Antonio Gill, a senior, alongside Yamir Diggs, another guard, a junior for them. At the forward spots, we have Asmir Cates, a sophomore, alongside Julius Holmes, another senior, and Ryan Williams ends off that lineup, a 6'1" senior for them. For St. Augustine Prep in the backcourt, or in the backcourt, excuse me, we have Jack Schleicher, a sophomore guard, alongside Elijah Brown, a freshman guard. Both of them playing exceptionally well to start their first season on the varsity team. And in the front court, yes, we have Keith Alec, John Horner, and Matt Delaney, all seniors who have been leading this team alongside their first 3 games this season.
So same starting lineup for the Hermits. Again, we talked about the young backcourt struggling a little in the opener, played a little better in the last few, played very well yesterday at Millville. So
Hermits are going to bring up the ball.
And there's that 3-2 defense we talked about, extended by Vineland High. Hermits going to have to find the seams.
Yeah, look for Vineland to trap out of this a little bit.
Delaney's going to find it in the corner. He's going to put up a shot. That's going to be off target. Yamir Diggs brings the ball over to the wing. He finds Ryan Williams up top.
So Schleicher draws the assignment of Diggs. Diggs is their go-to guy.
That's about a 15-foot jumper off by Asmir Cates, rebounded by Delaney and put back out to Jack Schleicher. Schleicher brings it up. Finds Delaney in the high post. Delaney puts one up. That's going to be off, but an offensive rebound, Palak into Horner's hands. That's going to find its way to Schleicher, who's going to find Delaney underneath, and he's going to put up a good layup.
Nice job by the Hermits to keep the ball alive. Schleicher to come up with it and find Delaney.
The Hermits get into their man early, and Delaney tips that one out of bounds.
Interested to see if the Hermits will switch on defense. Again, the majority of the guys on Vineland about the same size. The guards are a little smaller. You see Palak's covering Gill. Big size difference. You see if Palak can keep his feet moving and keep him out of the lane.
Yamir Diggs finds Antonio Gill. That shot's off. Almost rebounded by Ryan Williams, but Schleicher gets the board and brings it up the court. Schleicher almost turns it over, puts up a layup, and the putback's good.
Job by Schleicher to stay with the ball.
Yamir Diggs guarded by Schleicher. He brings one in. That's tipped. Asmir Cates gets his first foul of the game. And Elijah Brown inbounds to Schleicher. Oh, no, excuse me.
Coach Rodeo showing off his referee skills.
Some confusion there from the both of them. Palak in the corner. He finds Delaney in the lane. Back to Palak for 3. That's all but rebounded by Delaney. Delaney brings it into the low post. They're going to call that one a block. Behind the ball. Ryan Williams is going to get the ball at the wing. He puts up a 3. It's good. Vineland's first points of the game from Ryan Williams from 3. Schleicher now bringing it up the backcourt. That's going to be passed out of bounds by Schleicher. Another turnover for the Hermits early on.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like that Palak was moving there. He was kind of stationary in the corner. I don't know if Jack just lost the ball.
Asmir Cates finds a screen from Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams puts up his second 3 of the game. That one rims out. It's rebounded by Palak. Palak finds Horner running up the court. He puts up a shot. That's off. Delaney rebound, and the putback's good.
Looked like Horner had gotten fouled on the play. No call, but okay for the Hermits as Delaney follows it.
Asmir Cates guarded by Elijah Brown now. He looks to get into the lane. That's a shot at the elbow. It's off.
And that's exactly what St. Augustine's trying to do defensively, is stop the break and make them take shots.
Schleicher swings it over to Horner. Horner looks at his options, finds Palick in the corner. He enters the low post. He puts up a shot, and he's fouled. Number 23, Julius Holmes, gets his first foul of the game.
Glad to see them run that all the way through. That's the finish of the secondary break. You come down one side, not there, rotate to the corner, and then Horner dives down to the block. Palick finds him, and you get Horner going to the line.
Hermits shot 50% from the line last game. Horner makes the first.
Yeah, like you said, Coach Cat, that secondary break, Coach Adonazzi preaches that in practice, and it's good to see them running it today.
Second one's off. Antonio Gill brings up the ball. He finds Jameer Diggs in the corner. Puts up a shot. That one's off the back rim. Vineland keeps the ball in there. And Antonio Gill finds Holmes for three. It's good.
That whole thing was made because of them offensive boards.
Elijah Brown for three now. That one's off. Delaney ends up with the rebound. He puts one up off the glass. It's good. Delaney
doing the dirty work inside.
Dominating the boards early. Antonio Gill looks to get it out of the backcourt. He finds Jameer Diggs. Crosses midcourt. He finds Holmes, who puts up a layup with the left hand. It's good. Holmes, 5 points on the game. That's going to be a timeout for the Hermits. The first timeout for the Hermits, 9-8. They lead.
This timeout by Coach Rodeo, brought to you by Benjamin F. Edwards. Peter Tampolini for Benjamin Edwards. Investments for generations.
Well, this timeout will give us a chance to look at our keys to the game, brought to us by our friends at Toyota of Vineland. The first thing we have to do, and again, St. Augustine going to the man-to-man defense, but you have to limit the penetration of the Vineland guards. The second thing is, with the size advantage, you have to own the glass. We just saw in these last couple sequences, Vineland hurt them on the offensive boards. And then again, we have to control Diggs. He's the guy. He's going to be the main guy here without Harper tonight as the other man. So far, we have seen other guys for Vineland scoring, but Diggs is the guy that makes them go.
Diggs, who has 31 points on the season. Now Elijah Brown. With the ball, he finds Palick in the corner. Pump fakes. He finds Horner in the low post. Horner with one dribble, and he puts up that shot. It's good.
Something tells me that was drawn up in the timeout where Coach wanted the ball inside.
Jameer Diggs guarded by Jack Schleicher. He finds a screen from Antonio Gill. Feeds the ball. Williams with another three. That one's off again. Schleicher, full court pass. That's stolen. No, it's not. Delaney gets the loose ball. Almost another turnover there by the Hermits. But Delaney cleans it up. Now Schleicher with the ball in his hands. He looks to drive into the lane. That ball stolen again. Ryan Williams with the ball. He's going in on Horner. He takes one in. That's off the front rim. Elijah Brown with a rebound. Outlet pass to Schleicher, who puts a layup up. It's good. Quick play here by Vineland. They bring up the ball through Antonio Gill. Ryan Williams with the pump fake. He drives in the lane, and that's foul. Foul on Delaney on the floor, it looks like.
Well, Williams has taken a couple of threes. He's made one, and he's taken a few others. So that time, Matt Delaney went for the pump fake a little and drew the foul.
Ja'Cory Williams is going to enter the game for Ryan Williams. Ja'Cory Williams, senior, standing 6'5", their tallest player.
Kenny Selby checking in the game. Xavier Ernest.
Jameer Diggs. He finds Cates outside. Cates with a spin move. That shot's off, though, rebounded by Delaney. Delaney finds Kenny Selby, the junior. He finds Delaney as he enters the front court. He's going to get fouled in the lane.
That's a couple of turnovers that Matt Delaney has saved the Hermits. He saved Kenny on that one, coming up with it.
Coach Rodeo giving directions as the Hermits look to inbound here. 2:55 left in the first. Selby finds Delaney for an easy put-up.
Too easy there. That's just too easy. That's just a standard stack play. Get your big man the ball inside.
That's what size is going to do. Jameer Diggs now guarded by Kenny Selby. Jameer Diggs scanning the court. He finds Asmir Cates. Gets a screen from Ja'Cory Williams. As Cates brings it into the lane, that shot's off, rebounded by Jacory Williams. That shot's off as well, rebounded by Delaney. Now Kenny Selby looks to bring it up. Cross-court pass to Xavier Ernest. That shot's blocked. Antonio Gill now. Vineland's going to slow things down here. As Cates with the ball in his hands. That's a bad pass stolen by Horner. Horner looks to break up the court now, and Elijah Brown. Pump fake. He's going to get the and one.
Great take there by Elijah. Get him in the air and finish.
Yeah, that's really good court awareness there by Elijah. He knew the Vineland player was going to come flying by. Good job.
Smart pump fake, yeah. Freshman Luke Bevilacqua was going to come into the game for Matt Delaney. For the three-point play, Elijah Brown makes the free throw. Sophomore Ethan Fox enters the game for Elijah Brown. Ymir Diggs. Selby's in the press. Ymir Diggs is going to feed it underneath, and that shot's good.
Well, that's
Julius Holmes.
Yeah, that's the penetration that Diggs and the attention that he gets. A nice dump-off pass.
Selby's going to find Horner. Selby's bringing it back out top. He's going to find Fox. Fox finds Xavier Ernest for three. He puts one up from the corner, off the front rim, and that one's going to be off.
Tough foul there on Bevilacqua on a reach-in.
Tried to get the offensive board.
St. Augustine foul number 50, Luke Bevilacqua.
A minute 28 left in this first quarter. As Cates brings up the ball. Screen from Williams at the top of the key. Amir Diggs. Screen set. That shot's up for three, and it's good. Kenny Salvi now. Xavier Ernest stuck in the corner. He's going to get called, or a foul going to get called against him, excuse me. They're going to call a hold on number 23, Julius Holmes.
Into the game for St. Augustine, number 31, Matt Delaney.
Delaney enters the game again for Horner. Ethan Fox. He finds Delaney in the corner, back up to Ethan Fox. He swings it over to Selby. Selby. Luke Bevilacqua down low. He puts a shot up. They're going to call a travel on Bevilacqua. That shot, no good. Less than a minute left. The Hermits lead by 5.
Couldn't tell if he shuffled the 2 feet or if it was just the one pivot foot that moved. The referee on top of it.
But we know coach's opinion.
Yeah, obviously, he didn't like it.
Asmir Cates trying to take on Ethan Fox. Good defense by him. Selby gets screened. That shot's up from Ymir Diggs. That one's off the front iron. Selby finds Ethan Fox. Ethan Fox puts up a shot. That one's off. Ymir Diggs with the rebound. He looks to break. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Ymir Diggs. That layup's off, but a rebound there. Putback's off as well. Xavier Ernest looks to break. He drives in. Shots up. That one's also off. Another rebound for Vineland. Outlet pass from Antonio. And that shot's up. It's good for Ymir Diggs. Antonio Gill with the assist. And that's going to do it for the end of the first here. The Hermits lead 18-15 over Vineland.
Today's broadcast is made possible by the generous support of our school community. The second quarter is proudly brought to you by Barbario and Rich Financial Services, helping individuals plan for a successful retirement since 1993. Building the foundation today for a brighter future tomorrow. For a complimentary retirement assessment, please call Lou Barbario at 609-926-3100.
You know, I think the one thing that Coach Rodeo is going to, he's not going to be too upset about the 18 points that the Hermits scored. It's the 15 points that they gave up, especially right there at the end. Got sloppy back and forth. Diggs starting to go a little. He got the last 2 buckets there. He had the 3 and then the 2 on that one there. Got to get some going a little bit, and that's what we got to be careful of. You can't. That's what hurt us against St. Joe. We let St. Joe get a couple of runs, 5, 7-point runs. You don't want to do that to a team like Vineland either.
Yeah, Coach Rodeo talking about earlier about his swirl set. Look for St. Augustine to maybe go into this swirl here and stop penetration and really make Vineland beat him shooting the ball.
If they play that the right way, you're pressuring the ball and having everyone else sag off for penetration. Well, this is not that. He's yelling face guard, so he is out, wants him to play all over the floor. And this is a tough matchup for Palak.
Antonio Gill's going to bring it up for the Fighting Clan. Palak on the small guard.
So far, St. Augustine not switching on screens.
Ryan Williams going to look his way to drive himself into the lane. That shot's off. Good defensive play there by Delaney. Schleicher scans the court. Finds Elijah Brown. Feeds one down low to Horner. Horner back out to Elijah Brown. Brown tries to feed it back into Horner, but that's going to be another turnover for the Hermits.
Yeah,
they're killing them early on.
Yeah, on that side, you're all on one side of the floor there. After the ball goes to the corner, rotate it back to the other side.
Sloppy pass there from Ymir Diggs, but it's gotten by Ryan Williams, who drains another 3, his second of the game.
Ryan Williams seems to have the green light to pull him up whenever he can, and he's hit a few now, a couple of threes.
He might be a big man, but he sure can shoot. Keep Palak now in the corner. He feeds Delaney down low, and they're going to call a charge on Delaney.
And this is what I'm talking about, the run. You hear the whole Vineland crowd, they're into it. The JV team behind them, they're into it. You get a bucket, you get a steal, now an offensive foul. And they're back pulled to even at 18 and have the ball.
Keeman Carter now enters the game for the first time. Travel on Ymir Diggs. That might be the momentum stopper that the Hermits needed there. Schleicher looks to inbound. Can't seem to find anyone, but he finds Palak up top. Back down to Jack Schleicher. Schleicher in trouble underneath. Gets the offensive rebound. Delaney with the putback gets good. Delaney dominating the offensive boards early on.
10 of the 20 Hermit points are from Matt Delaney.
Carter's going to get a backcourt violation there.
Yeah, and I don't think he deserved to get a backcourt violation. It looked to me like Elijah Brown had knocked it backwards.
Yeah, I don't even think he'd cross half court.
Questionable call.
That's right.
There.
He has to go all the way over.
Whole body, and the ball.
Yeah.
Brown to Schleicher.
5 set, 2-1-2 set. The high post will be looking.
Palak from the short corner. That one's off the front rim. Offensive rebound by Horner. Good work there down low. Schleicher. Hesitation. He sees Delaney down low, and that one's just over his head.
Well, we had a good angle of that because it's kind of like right from us, and we saw Delaney open. It's just passed just a little too high.
Delaney definitely wanted that one. Just out of reach, though. That's going to take Schleicher off the court, and Don Pilecchia, the senior, coming in for his first minutes of the game.
Schleicher playing hard. He's a million miles an hour, but he's turned it over a few times. Coach goes to the senior now.
Antonio Gill now with the ball. He's going to put up a deep 3. That's going to be tipped by Palak.
Well, that's one advantage that Palak has with the size and the reach.
Pilecchia. It's going to get sloppy there, but the Hermits are going to keep the ball. Good defensive play there by Ymir Diggs. Pilecchia with the ball in his hands. He finds Brown. Horner in the corner. Feeds it back up top. That ball's going to be picked off. Pilecchia with the turnover. Ymir Diggs is going to bring that one in. There's going to be a foul called on Pilecchia.
Well, nice read there by Diggs, just watching the Hermit offense, timing it out, picked that one off.
Ymir Diggs is going to head to the line for the first time today.
Pat, Dom Pilecchia back from he was injured last year, right?
Yeah, towards ACL last summer after transferring in from St. Joe Prep. So this is his first game action these past few in about 2 years.
Ymir Diggs makes the first. Had 9 points in their last game. He's going to go 2 for 2 from the line.
Pulls the Fighting Clan back to even at 20.
6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Elijah Brown feeds it underneath the Horner. That pass, almost another turnover there, but picked up by Palekia, my bad. Foul called on Ja'Cory Williams, another hold. That's going to send Elijah Brown to the line.
Moved by Elijah from that corner spot. Trying to find penetration. The seam Hermits are looking to get it to one of the big three, either on that block or in the high post.
Looking to use that size down low, penetrating the rim.
See if the Hermits go a little full court something here if they make the foul shots.
Elijah Brown makes the first. Second one's up. That one's also good. He's 3 for 3 from the line today. Amir Diggs now.
2-2-1, full court pressure from the Hermits. Look to force him up the sideline and trap.
He feeds it over.
There it is. That's a trapping spot. Good job, Dom.
He finds Antonio Gill in the corner. Dom Palekia almost picks that one off. Antonio Gill puts up a 15-foot jumper. That one's off. Rebounded by Horner. That one's going to come off the hands of Keeman Carter. Hermits keep the ball. Palick inbounds to Palekia. Elijah Brown finds himself open, but he decides not to shoot. Feeds it back out to Palekia. Palekia to Palick. Palick with a pump fake feeds it to Delaney down low. Delaney drives into the post. That one's off. Palick's there. Shot's good.
Nice job by Palick for his first bucket on an offensive rebound.
Crashing the offensive glass.
Amir Diggs. He finds Keeman Carter. Carter finds Williams, who puts up that layup. That one's just off. Rebounded by Horner. Horner brings it up the court, finds Palekia breaking. Palekia with a good layup there. That's good for 2. Hermits extend their lead to 6. Amir Diggs quick out of the backcourt. He finds Keeman Carter, who finds Ryan Williams down low, who puts up a layup, and that one's going to roll right off the rim. Rebounded by Ja'Cory Williams, who puts one back out to Antonio Gill, who puts up a 3. It's off. Another rebound for Keeman Carter. Williams with another 3. That one's also off. Rebounded by Delaney there. The Hermits look to break. They find Elijah Brown in the corner. Elijah Brown slows things down. Find Delaney up top, who finds Palick in the corner. He pump fakes. He's going to get called for a travel there.
Good job by Delaney on the swing. You'd like Palick just to take that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His shot's quick enough to get that off right there.
Julius Holmes enters the game for Ja'Cory Williams, along with Schleicher for Elijah Brown for the Hermits. Schleicher and Palekia now in the backcourt.
Hermits back to straight man-to-man.
Amir Diggs looks to create a shot here. He puts one up, gets his own rebound though, but he steps out of bounds.
Decent job there. Diggs saw the man-to-man. He was going to go to the hole. Palekia doing his best to stay in front.
Palekia and Schleicher look to keep things slowed down here. 4 minutes remaining in the half. Horner in the corner. He feeds it back out. Palick from the line. That shot's good. Good jumper there for Palick.
Nice.
Amir Diggs for the Fighting Clan. He gives it up to Ryan Williams, who puts up another 3 over Delaney. That one's also off. Schleicher, his pass is tipped. Palick looks to restart things, finds Delaney underneath.
That's another good way to use your size advantage. You can see over the top of it. Palick makes the cross-court pass underneath to Delaney.
Joshua Cullen, the senior for the Fighting Clan, is going to enter the game for the first time as Antonio Gill exits, along with Julius Holmes. Ja'Cory Williams re-enters the game. Delaney shooting 1-1 now. First shot's up. That one's off. Rebounded by Palick, though. Crucial offensive board there for the Hermits. Schleicher slows things down up top. He finds Delaney on the line. Delaney spin move, he's in. That shot's off another offensive rebound, and that shot's good. Delaney with another 2 points. Extends the Hermits lead to 10. Amir Diggs, 3 minutes left in the half.
Remember, it was 20-20 just a little bit ago. The Hermits on this run.
And that's going to be a turnover for Ymir Diggs, trying to find Joshua Colin. Palekia enters the front court. He swings it over to Horner from the corner. It's good. Horner hits his first three of the game.
John Horner doing a lot of work inside. Finally gets one from the outside. He loves that corner jump shot.
Ymir Diggs gets a screen from Cologne. He looks to take it in on Palekia. They're going to call a foul on the floor.
And you see there Diggs, as he got into the paint, he was still looking to dish it off.
Another foul on Palekia. Asmir Cates is going to re-enter the game. Ryan Williams is going to exit. Ja'Cory Williams stuck in the corner. He's not going to find anyone, actually. Don Palekia with the steal. He's going to find Schleicher breaking out. That layup's good. Schleicher attacking the rim hard today. Keeman Carter brings it down into the paint. He's going to put up a layup. That's going to be blocked by Horner.
Good step in by John Horner there. Hermits extending this lead now to 15.
Ethan Fox into the game. Vineland's going to inbound that one over to Asmir Cates. Joshua Cologne sets a screen. Asmir Cates puts up a jumper. That one's off. It's going to be tipped out of bounds from Ja'Cory Williams. Hermits are going to get the ball with 2 minutes to go in the half and a 15-point lead. Like I said, it was 20-20 to start. 15-point run the Hermits have been on now.
Yeah, they've turned it up a little bit defensively, and the offense starting to click a little better now against this zone defense from Vineland.
Yeah, offensively working it inside out has allowed for those jumpers and those threes.
Horner feeds it back up to Ethan Fox. Ethan Fox swings it over to Schleicher. Horner finds the ball. Bevilacqua underneath. Horner swings it over to Schleicher cross court. Schleicher brings it into the corner. He doesn't want to get trapped there. He finds Palak. Palak finds Horner. Horner's going to pump fake there. He's going to put up a shot. Shot's going to be canceled off. Foul on the floor.
Good job by Palak in the high post to swing the ball to the opposite side.
Foul on number Antonio Gill. He's going to go 1-1 now. 1-1, excuse me.
Jared DeMara going to get his first action here this afternoon.
Another sophomore for the Hermits. Horner now, 1-1. First shot's up. It's good. He's going to get another. Horner makes it 2 for 2 from the line there. Extends the Hermits lead to 17. Less than 2 to go in this first half. Ymir Diggs goes around Ethan Fox. He brings it into the front court. Ymir Diggs throws it over to Cologne for 3 in the corner. That shot's off. Rebounded by Schleicher. Looks like there's going to be a foul there on Ja'Cory Williams. And Luke Bevilacqua is going to find himself at the line.
At the line, Luke Bevilacqua shooting 1+1.
Let's see how the big freshman is from the line.
Bevilacqua is going to look to get his first points of the night. First shot's up. It's good.
Great form right there. Love to have a big man. You love to have a point guard and a big man that can shoot foul shots. Because the point guard's got his ball in his hands late, and the big man's going to get fouled a lot.
Bevilacqua with the second one. That one's off. Almost rebounded there by the Hermits. But it's going to go off the bounds of Vineland, and the Hermits are going to keep the ball here. John Dewar entering the game. Schleicher looks to inbound. He finds Bevilacqua underneath. That shot's going to be just off. Rebounded there by the Fighting Clan, Ymir Diggs. Hesitation move. That layup's up. and it's good. And one play from Ymir Diggs.
Really nice move there by Diggs. A hesitation, crossover, takes it in, gets the hoop in the harm.
He might not have the size, but he does have the pure athleticism.
St. Augustine foul number 1, Ethan Fox. Scored the bucket for
Ymir Diggs is going to head to the line now, see if he can complete the three-point play.
Yeah, Fox there trying to step in and take the charge, but Diggs is able to avoid it.
He's going to stop this run by the Hermits and make the score 38-23, 1:08 left in this half. Schleicher finds Demera. Demera finds Fox in the corner. Fox swings it over to Dewar. Almost stomachs there, but keeps it in. Schleicher with a lazy pass. That's going to be a turnover there. Joshua Cullen looks to break. He puts a shot up, and that layup's going to roll in.
Oh, circus shot there.
Yeah, falling away with the left hand, and he gets it to go.
The Fighting Clan looking to get another stop and get on a little run here to end this half. Schleicher finds Dewar in the slot. Bevilacqua underneath. He passes it back out to Ethan Fox. He puts up a three. That shot rims out. Schleicher with the offensive rebound. The ball's going to find its way into Antonio Gill's hands, and they're going to call a timeout. Dan Russo, his third year as head coach of the Vineland Fighting Clan, he's going to call a timeout for them.
Timeout by Vineland, brought to you by Toyota of Vineland. Toyota of Vineland applauds the efforts of St. Augustine Prep community for safely resuming in-person instruction and athletic competition. They have incorporated the same effort towards serving their customers. If you're in the market for a new or used car or truck, now is the time to head over to Toyota of Vineland. They have an outstanding selection of vehicles to choose from. Any car or truck purchased this weekend earns a free Yeti travel mug for their new or used vehicle. Please mention this ad to qualify.
Sort of Vineland timeout to avoid. Looked like it was going to be tied up. They take the timeout instead. Vineland's going to have possession with 26 seconds left. The alternate possession would have gone to St. Augustine, so they would have had the last look. Vineland's going to get it here. Let's see if they can run something to take that last shot.
Vineland on a 5-0 run here from the last minute of play. 26 seconds left. Ymir Diggs now in the backcourt. Looks to bring it up. Ethan Fox guards him. Ethan Fox hands up to Ymir Diggs looks to reset. Looks like Vineland's going to wait to take the last shot here. Ymir Diggs, 10 seconds to go on the clock. He's going to feed it off to Joshua Cullen. Cullen now finds Antonio Gill. 4 seconds left on the clock. Antonio Gill, he puts a shot up. That's going to be blocked by John Dewar, and that's going to end the half for the Hermits.
Great defense there by John Dewar.
That's going to do it for our half here today. 38-25, the Hermits lead.
After these messages, please stay tuned for the Richland Rowdies half-court shootout, brought to you by Premier Orthopedics. Premier Orthopedics, the official orthopedic provider for Hermits Athletics, with offices throughout the southern New Jersey area.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hermits Halftime Shootout. I'm your host, Andreas Rosa, along with my co-host, Frankie Wren. And our shooter today is senior Matty V. Matt, you're going to shoot a layup, a foul shot, and a three-pointer The time limit is a minute. If you do it under a minute, and that's the time that will be recorded. Just make sure you sanitize before you shoot. Let's get it underway.
Back up. And this is yeah, my 25 seconds maybe way off, right? So first off, let's see how this is. Over the line. That is impressive. Not only is the free minute, you get a time recording.
And you're about 30 seconds in.
Full speed. He needs to get the gun as fast as he can. He's all the way back.
Let's get about 60 seconds.
Still very bad, but it is getting closer. That's it. It's up. Easy swish. Again, I'm Frankie Richland. You're here with Andrew Gaines, Jr. Can't sanitize up and get started. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
Good spin, looks good. Rinse out. Good bounce. Time check, right? Oh, and that's it. So Kurt, want him to sanitize up and get the shoot.
And it's in. That should be a make every time. But as we see, it's not always easy. Second one, oh, barely misses. Okay. Shots up again. Oh, and it's in. He is flying through this. He's gonna make it. He's gonna ice it right here. Right here. Oh, so close. Right here. He's gonna ice it right here. Oh, he's short. He's moving quicker. This is, I like to see this. He's aggressive fighter. Oh, putting to the side. See what happens. Oh, putting it up to the top. That's smart. Keep the rebound coming towards the top. He's ruining his time here. It's taking forever. It is. Oh, another trick. Let's see how much this time. 44 seconds. 37 minutes. He's not beating time. Oh, and he messes up bad. He's at 53 seconds. Shot up. Okay, the current time to beat is 44 seconds. Now, I've seen Vinny play in action before. He's pretty solid, so I have faith that he will make it. And personally, I'm kind of rooting for him as he has the same shoes that I'm currently wearing. Starts in the first lap? Starts in the first lap. And he shoots, and makes it easily, gets to the free throw line. And his shot up, and in. He makes it no problem. And I think he's going to ice it right here. Up. It's in! That's a record time. That's a record time.
Sanitize, and time starts when you take the first shot.
Well, I'm excited to see if we can beat Vinny Massey's previous set record all seconds. So he's going to get ready, and his first shot is up. If he makes it, he's going into the free throw. And if he has a chance to be Vinny Massey, he's going to win it right here. Let's go. Quick second place though at 13 seconds. We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection
Welcome back, everybody, to the Rodeo Gym. I'm Robert Holland alongside Pat Coyle and Coach Cat. And again, we would like to thank all of our Hermit Pride sponsors for their continued support of the Hermits Athletics and the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. So, Coach, let's review the first half with some halftime stats powered by Richland Carpet and Flooring.
For St. Augustine, Matt Delaney leads with 12, leads all scorers. John Horner with 8, and Elijah Brown with 5, and Keith Powell with 4. For Vineland, Yamir Diggs leads with 10, Williams with 6 points, 2 threes, Julius Holmes with 7, and Joshua Colon with 2.
Balanced scoring by the Hermits. A lot of guys got into the scoring column. 7 different people got in, got a point. Schleicher had 6. Jack had an interesting half. He turned it over a few times, but he also was making a lot of things happen by pushing the ball up the floor, and I know Coach Rodeo wants to see that as well.
Yeah, talking to Coach Rodeo at halftime, his message to the team was, they're not stopping us, we're stopping ourselves. We're turning it over. They have 11 turnovers right now. So look for them to slow things down. His message to the team was slow things down, run our stuff. Controlled pressure is what he's looking for out of the guys.
Yeah, like you said, Pat, we got to slow things down, but I think it was nice to see that even though the Hermits were turning over the ball, they weren't letting up. Schleicher, like we noticed early on, he had a couple turnovers, but he was still attacking the basket at will.
Well, it's interesting because you want to play up-tempo, and Coach wants that. He wants the pressure, push and all. So you're trying to get them to move faster in one respect and then slow the game down a little bit. And I think Schleicher is he's like a perfect example of that right now. He's playing hard defensively. He's pushing the ball up, but the turnovers are what Coach Rodeo wants to cut out.
As we look to start the second half here, the Hermits lead 38-25. Palick looks to find Horner in the corner. He's still going to pass it there, but Ryan Williams is going to come on with it and get a steal. He's going to bring it up the court. He's going to bring it into the lane. He's going to put up a shot. That one's off.
I've just noticed Ryan Williams still has his face mask on. I don't know if he had it on in the first half.
I don't think he did.
Maybe just forgot to take it off after warm-up.
Maybe it's a conspiracy theory. Who knows? But he's going to the line for the first time this half, looking to get the Fighting Clan on the board. First shot's up. That one's going to roll in and out. And Williams is going to miss both his shots, but Corey Williams is going to get the rebound. He's going to put one up underneath over Horner, and that shot's going to be good. Schleicher now inbounded by Delaney.
Out to start, St. Augusta was looking for there with the turnover and 2 easy points.
Yeah, I mean, turnover and then an offensive rebound on a foul shot, so it's basically 2 turnovers.
Horner brings it into the lane.
Make that 3.
It's going to be another turnover for them. Good hustle play there from Elijah Brown, though. Timeout called by Coach Rodeo. Oh, I think they're going to call a technical on number 33, Ryan Williams. Some confusion here on the court.
Well, we'll sort it out. It's a timeout by St. Augustine.
Yeah, St. Augustine 30-second timeout brought to you by Ottinger Golf Group. 1 membership, 1 price. Atlantic City Country Club, Scotland Run Golf Club, and Ballamore Golf Club. 3 award-winning golf courses as one family. Now's the time to become a member. Visit ottingergolf.com.
So the 3 officials getting together, they're going to talk over what they're going to do about the technical foul.
Looks like something happened between Ryan Williams and maybe Elijah Brown there on the court. No, seems to be Ryan Williams and Keith Palick. Palick's now going to go to the line. He's going to get 2 shots.
Looks like the official's saying they were talking a little bit after the play there.
Palick makes his first.
And I think if I heard him right, he said he had told them already there was a little bit too much talking, and then it got to be too much, and maybe one of the other officials heard it. And it turns into 2 for St. Augustine. Keith Palick makes them both.
I know, a bit of a wild start there for both teams now. As Ryan Williams exits now, Asmir Cates brings himself back onto the floor. Elijah Brown swings it over to Schleicher, who swings it over to Palick. Palick now, he puts one cross court to Brown. Brown steps back, takes his time, finds Schleicher. Horner with the ball. He finds Schleicher. Schleicher feeds it back to Horner, back to Schleicher. Schleicher at the top of the key now. He looks to drive into the lane, feeds one over to Palak from the elbow. That shot's up, that one's off. Rebounded there. They're going to call a foul. Over the back, it looks like, on John Horner.
St. Augustine back out in the full court pressure.
Antonio Gill guarded by Keith Palak. He looks to bring it into the front court. Ymir Diggs now. He pulls up from three from deep. That shot's going to roll off the front rim. Rebounded by Delaney. Delaney looks to break it out to Palak. Palak looks to go quick. He finds Horner underneath. Horner, that shot's going to be blocked by Ja'Cory Williams. Up against the backboard.
And they called the ball to give it to Vineland, but I was pretty sure that the block and then went off of Vineland. So it is St. Augustine ball. The other officials are talking it over.
A little bit of confusion, it looks like right now. Coach Dan Russo upset with that call. Schleicher now inbounds for the Hermits. He finds Palak in the corner, who finds Schleicher again underneath. Schleicher with a reverse layup. That shot's good. Good take there by Jack Schleicher. Ymir Diggs now. He brings it up for the Fighting Clan. He finds Asmir Cates. Asmir Cates has nowhere to go. Good defense there by Elijah Brown.
Good job, you're right. Brown keeping his feet in front of him. Keeps the penetration away.
Ymir Diggs looks to drive in. He stopped at the line. Schleicher now. Antonio Gates looks to drive in. That shot's up. That one's going to roll off. Good defense again there by the Hermits. Delaney pulls down the rebound. Schleicher's going to bring it up slowly. He finds Palak underneath, who finds Horner. Finds Delaney.
Nice pass from Palak from the high to the low. In that zone, you're going to find those spots, those seams, and one of them is in the high post. And really, St. Augustine uses all three of those guys in there. They can put Delaney there. Palak's a really good passer from that spot.
Delaney now at the line. He's going to miss his first one off the front rim. Ryan Williams, who just got the technical early on, is going to re-enter the game. Julius Holmes is going to exit. Delaney, his second shot's up. That shot's good. Hermits bring their lead to 16. Schleicher in the full court press. Cates now with the ball. He's going to take on Elijah Brown. Good defense there, but they're going to double. They're going to have to call a timeout. Dan Russo's going to have to call a timeout after a good double and some good pressure there by the Hermits.
Yeah, you're right. Good job there by Schleicher and Brown.
Timeout brought to you by IWM3 Welding, Manufacturing and Mechanical, providing process plant mechanical, construction, and maintenance services.
You know, those timeouts are, even though the coach called that one, those are those smart timeouts. You don't want to lose the possession, but eventually you run out of those timeouts. So you can't use them all the time, and that's two that Vineland has used, St. Augustine has used one. You know, while it saves the possession, you
got to think long term.
Yeah, you might be looking for that one later on. Nice job by the Hermits. That's really the first time I've seen that jump trap come. Good job by both of the guards. I got the guy right in the spot they wanted, and Cates was double teamed.
Cates is going to inbound, Ymir Diggs. On the wing, Ryan Williams puts up a three. That one's short. He's going to get his own rebound in the corner, looks to drive, puts up a shot. That one's going to roll in off the front rim.
Ryan Williams.
Schleicher finds Elijah Brown in the corner. He's going to swing it back out to Jack Schleicher. Schleicher with the crossover. Back to Elijah Brown in the corner. He's going to choose not to shoot that one and turn it over. Ymir Diggs with the steal. He's got Antonio Gill to his right. Ymir Diggs is going to dish it off. Good dish there, and Antonio Gill is going to get the layup.
It's a good 2-on-1 play there by Vineland.
Vineland starting to apply the pressure. Schleicher brings it in. Delaney trapped underneath. He's going to get a shot off, though. He's going to get the M1.
Thought maybe he shuffled his feet a little, got away with it. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Antonio Gill's going to get called for the foul there. Delaney's going to find himself back at the line.
Didn't it go in?
Yeah, the official said 2 shots, but I'm pretty sure that one went in.
One shot, there we go.
The official saying one, yep.
And Delaney's going to complete the three-point play. Hermits lead by 15. Ryan Williams, the big man's going to bring it up for the Fighting Clan. He's going to look to take on Delaney down low. He's going to put up a reverse layup, and he's going to be fouled.
Good job by the big fella to go hard there.
Standing up to the foul, number 31, Matt Delaney. At the line, Ryan Williams, shooting 2.
Ryan Williams, he loves to shoot the ball. Now he finds himself at the line. First shot's up, it's good.
Well, Matt Delaney's been covering him, and he's going to come out to play that 3. Gives Williams the opportunity to put it on the floor.
He's going to make both of them.
It's 10 points in the game for Williams now.
Schleicher guarded by Cates. He finds Palick at the line, who finds Horner underneath, and a great reverse layup there. That's good for 2.
Again, that's Palick from the high post, making a nice dime down to Delaney on the block.
Ryan Williams looks to enter the low post. That shot's off, rebounded by Horner. Horner to Schleicher, excuse me. Schleicher enters the front court. He's triple teamed, but he finds Elijah Brown open, who finds Delaney. Delaney finds a cutting Horner. No, he can't. Ryan Williams now with a 3-on-1 for the Fighting Clan. He's going to dish it off. And Brown's going to get called for the foul. Ymir Diggs. He's heading to the line again. 3-on-1 play there, not executed perfectly, but they're going to find Ymir Diggs at the line.
Brown did what he could to try to slow it down, at least didn't give up the bucket. But Diggs is going to shoot 2.
He's going to make the first as Bevilacqua, Fox, Selby, and Ernest all enter the game for the Hermits. John Horner is going to stay on the court. Ymir Diggs, his second shot's up. That shot's good. He's going to get 2 from the line there. Kenny Selby now bringing up the ball quickly. He finds Ethan Fox in the corner, who's going to bring it back out. Finds Bevilacqua up atop. Xavier Ernest. He's going to find Horner. Horner's going to break out of the trap in the corner. Horner at the top of the post. He can't handle that one. Asmir Cates looks to bring it up. 1-on-2. He's going to put one up on the line. That's going to be blocked. Ethan Fox now brings up the ball. He's going to find Xavier Ernest, who's going to slow things down and give it back to Ethan Fox. Fox now finds Ernest, who's going to drive. He's going to find Horner at the high post.
Swing the ball to the other side now. Get it? You got to make the zone move, and you're only going to do that by getting it from one side to the other.
Xavier Ernest finds Horner at the elbow, who's going to step back and give it back to Ernest. Horner gives it to Selby for 3. That shot's up, and it's good. Selby with a 3-pointer for the Hermits.
Bucket of the game for Selby, makes it a 3.
Selby, a great defensive player, gets himself on the scoreboard. Ryan Williams now handling the ball. He's got Horner on him tight. He's going to find Ymir Diggs. He's going to bring one in. He's going to, looks like they're going to call a travel on Ymir Diggs. That's exactly what I thought too. Ymir Diggs slow to get up now.
Rob, you thought it was a travel. The official thought it was a travel. I don't think Coach Russo thought it was. I think he was thinking there might have been some contact on it.
Might have been a little bit there.
Coach Russo used to contact, though. He's also the Vineland football coach, but not on the basketball court. He didn't want to see that contact.
Ymir Diggs is going to tip that one out of bounds. 2:29 left to go here in the third quarter. The Hermits lead 51-35.
I talked to Coach
Ernest.
Yeah, he did get away with a walk there.
Yeah. Ethan Fox now up top. He's entering by the line. Xavier Ernest down by the baseline. He finds Elijah Brown, who's going to swing it back over to Fox. Fox is going to find Xavier Ernest. And they're going to call Xavier Ernest for the travel there that time.
Yeah, I started to say I talked to Coach Russo before the game about coaching both both sports. And he said he's starting to get a few more basketball players interested in playing football. He's always had the football guys.
Asmir Cates is going to blow by Ethan Fox, but then he's going to slow things down and bring it back up top. Asmir Cates looks to drive. He's going to get stopped there. He's going to put up a floater. That shot's going to be off. Rebounded there by Ernest, who finds Selby. Selby's going to throw it up court to Horner. And Horner with a slam, it looks like that's going to roll in. Little off-balance jump there by Horner, but he's going to get the two anyways.
That matchup there is going to be a good one to watch the rest of the night. Kenny Selby and Yamir Diggs. Kenny Selby, the Vineland native, very close with all these guys.
That shot's going to be tipped, and Ryan Williams is going to get his own rebound, but he's going to put up another shot that's going to be off. Rebounded by Horner. Xavier Ernest now by the baseline finds Ethan Fox. He's going to put up a jumper, good for two.
That's a really nice look from Xavier on that side to find the teammate on the other side of the floor.
Fox gets the lead to 20.
Hermits look to trap there. Ryan Williams is going to find himself back up top. He's going to put up that three. And Ethan Fox almost got the offensive board, but it's going to stay with Vineland. Or no, it's not.
No, they are going to. Yeah, you're right.
Looks like they're going to give it to the Hermits.
Yeah, it's a good job by Fox to battle in there against two players.
First number 30, John Dewar.
John Dewar going to check in for John Horner.
Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. The Hermits lead by 20. Ethan Fox gives it to Ernest in the slot. He finds Selby. Fox brings it to the top of the key and passes it back out to Ernest. Ernest and Fox swinging it back and forth now. They're going to look to trap here, the Fighting Clan, but he's going to find Selby by the baseline, who finds Dewar at the free throw line and back out to Fox.
Hermit's going to run it down, see if they can get one here at the buzzer.
22 seconds to go left in the quarter. Fox is going to get stopped there in his tracks, but Selby's going to get the ball, bring it back to Fox.
Like to see a little penetration, maybe kick out to Fox for the three. Good jump shooter.
10 seconds to go here. Fox has the ball in his hands. He's going to look to drive. He's going to put up a three himself, and that shot's going to be off. Looks like it's going to go off of Vineland, though. Hermit's going to keep the ball here with 2 seconds to go. See what they can draw up here on the inbound.
I would be drawing up a nice lob to Luke right here. Throw it up high to the big fella and see if he can finish up high.
Bevilacqua, 6'10 freshman.
Looks like that's what Coach called.
Just throw it up. He'll get it.
They're going to throw it to Ethan Fox, who's going to put up the three, and that shot's going to roll off the rim. And that's going to do it for the third quarter here. The Hermits lead 55-35 against the Vineland Fighting Clan.
Yeah, once again, we're in an empty gym. Coronavirus has had its toll on our society, and we know our Richland Rowdies and our Hermit fans can't be with us physically. So we want to welcome back our senior parents for our second edition of our honorary Richland Rowdies.
Hi, Lucas. We can't believe it's your senior year already. What a great experience the last 4 years have been. You have made so many great friends and have so many memories that I'm sure you will have for a lifetime.
Yeah, Luke, we're so proud of you. I want to wish you and your teammates a wonderful senior season. And go Hermits!
Yay!
Good luck,
Good luck, Brett!
Go Hermits!
Cheering you guys on all the way from here in Florida. Some may say I'm better than John. Let's go, Prep.
And we're back. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Dewar and the rest of the Hermits' parents. We're just waiting out of time here as a Vineland player is injured.
Looks like Ja'Cory Williams down on the floor. Might be an ankle injury, I think. Ja'Cory Williams, the 6'5 senior, would be a shame if that injury is long-term, his last season for the Fighting Clan. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
It's like the trainer's going to take a look, get him off the floor just so he can take a look at that ankle. Hopefully it's nothing serious. You know, Pat, those videos are great. I love that I hate that the senior parents have to do that, but I love that they're showing some enthusiasm. The Delaney family, that was great what they did the other night. I watched that one. That was a lot of fun. And like I said, I talked to athletic director Mike Rizzo, and they're hoping that some point in this season they can do something here in the gym for all the parents, but maybe the seniors, they just don't know yet what can be done. And I'm sure if there's anything that can be done, that Coach Riz will figure something out.
Antonio Gill with the ball finds Ryan Williams here to start the fourth quarter. The Fighting Clan down by 20. That's going to be picked off by Demera. Demera's going to look to bring it in. Demera's going to lay up he's going to lay it up, but he's going to get fouled.
Looks like they're going to call an intentional foul there.
An intentional. Wow, it looked like he was up to block the shot.
Yeah, I think that's a common foul, but the ref's going to give him an intentional.
Well, if we were in the NBA, these guys would come over, look at our video.
Maybe one day.
It would take about 8 minutes for them to come back and say it was a common foul.
Demera's going to make his shot. Second shot up now for Demera. I'm sure he's fine with the way that foul was called. He makes both of them.
Nice job by Demera, makes them both.
Intentional foul is called on number 0, Joshua Colon of Vineland.
That was Joshua Colon with the foul on Demera.
The Hermits will retain possession.
Looks like the Hermits are set up in a box. Schleicher finds Palick in the corner, who step backs. He puts up a 3. That one's going to be off. Rebounded by Ryan Williams, who looks to break onto Palick. Palick, let's see how he defends here, and they're going to call him for a foul. Nothing much you could do there, but smart play there by Palick.
St. Augustine foul on number 11, Keith Palick. At the line, Ryan Williams shooting 2.
Ryan Williams' first shot is off. Second shot's up, and it's good. Schleicher looks to break quickly. He finds Palick again. Pump fakes. Delaney now from the top of the key. That shot's up. It's good for 3. Delaney.
And we saw Matt hit a couple of those the other night. A nice smooth stroke for the American University sign. A nice steal.
He's going to pick that one off, but it's going to be falling back into Cologne's hands. He's going to bring one into the paint. That one's going to be off.
Diggs.
Schleicher comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, Diggs came up hobbling there.
Schleicher's going to take it up himself, and that's good for Schleicher. Great play there, driving into the lane. He's going to get right back up and stay on the press on Ymir Diggs.
Schleicher has had, like I said, he's had an interesting game. He's up and down. He's playing defense on Diggs most of the game, pushing the ball. I think that's, and if you have those turnovers, sometimes they're aggressive turnovers.
Colon on the baseline. Cologne, excuse me. Demera is going to get called for the foul here. Yeah, like you said, Schleicher, he's not afraid to play with hustle, play angry. Plays his heart out.
Diggs looks like he's trying to just walk that off.
Yeah, a little calf cramp looking like.
You can see him feeling his calf there in the backcourt. Julius Holmes misses his first free throw, excuse me.
This is a tough 2-day stretch here for Vineland. A little back-to-back at St. Joe last night.
Yeah, one of the better teams of the conference, and then against us, another great team in this conference. Holmes is going to make the second shot, though. He's going to go 1 for 2 from the line there. Schleicher at the top of the key. He breaks into the lane. He puts up a lobby shot there. He's going to get called for a foul on him, excuse me.
Well, if you're going to go up-tempo, I don't think you have to tell Jack Schleicher that you want to do that. It looks like he just wants to go, put his head down, penetrate in.
He's going to make the first shot.
As long as he can either take it all the way to the hole or find the teammates, the kickouts to some of the shooters we've got. Find Matt Delaney. That's always a good one as well.
He's going to be a good piece for the Hermits in the future.
He sure is.
Cologne now, that's going to go off the hands of him. Bad pass there from Ymir Diggs. 6:29 left to go. The Hermits lead 63-37. Elijah Brown and Jack Schleicher back in the backcourt now. Front court, excuse me. Corner's going to get one in the high post. He's going to find Demera on the baseline. He's going to put up a reverse layup. That's good. DeMera.
Had a few of those today, a little reverse layups, so tough shots people have been hitting.
Ymir Diggs with the crossover step back three. That one's going to roll off. And it's going to bounce off the foot of Schleicher and out of bounds. Horner seems upset about that one.
Yeah. Vineland going to inbound on the side. Hermits staying in the man-to-man. Schleicher still on Diggs.
Antonio Gill. He inbounds it into the backcourt. Ymir Diggs now with the ball in his hands for the Fighting Clan. Screen there from Gill. Schleicher's going to stay on him and get the block. Schleicher now finds an outlet pass from Brown. He's going to bring it to the line. And Horner's going to outlet it. DeMera now stuck in the corner. He's going to bring it back out to Elijah Brown. Elijah Brown looking to reset things. He's going to find Schleicher out for three. Schleicher's going to put that shot up, and it's good. Schleicher with another bucket there.
Nice job. Good recognition. Schleicher was ready to fire on the catch.
DeMera now, good hands of defense. They're going to try to trap Antonio Gill in the corner, but Cates is going to put up a three. That shot's going to rattle in.
First bucket of the game for Cates. There's a three.
DeMera's going to feed it back up top to Delaney at the top of the key. He's going to put up a three. His second of the game. That one's going to roll out. Rebounded there by Elijah Brown. Almost slipped, but he fed it to Horner down low, and Horner got the easy layup. Another offensive rebound that turned into a bucket for the Hermits. Asmir Cates, he's going to get fouled.
Yeah, great job down there crashing the boards by the young kid, Elijah.
That's been key for the Hermits all game, dominating the offensive rebounds, especially Delaney with the putbacks. It's gotten them a lot of their points here as the Hermits lead 70-40. 5:04 left as Asmir Cates heads to the line. He's going to make the first.
So as this lead is extended, Hermits going back to the bench a little more.
Horner's going to stay on the court for them as Bevilacqua, Ernest, Fox, and Palekia all enter the game. Asmir Cates is going to go 2 for 2 on that try. Ethan Fox brings it across the court to Xavier Ernest. Fox now swings over to Palekia, who swings it to Horner. Horner finds himself finding Fox up top. Palekia finds Fox in the corner, who finds Bevilacqua. Palekia enters the slot and finds Fox back up top. Hermits just looking to keep the ball here and find themselves a good shot. He finds Horner at the top of the key. Horner's going to put one up for the line. That one's going to bounce off of the front rim. Palekia with the hustle play back. Ymir Diggs going to look to create his own shot, but he's not on the same level chemistry-wise as Ryan Williams. They're going to turn that one over. Ethan Fox now in the corner. That shot's up, and it's off the backboard maybe even. Good for three.
Really smooth jump shot there. I like seeing that out of the sophomore.
He came in the other day against St. Joe and knocked a big one down.
Jump ball.
They're going to call a jump ball here. Hermits ball. Bevilacqua's going to inbound to Fox after a big three from him. Fox brings it up for the Hermits. Less than 4 here to go in the fourth quarter. That one almost routed out of play by Ernest, but he keeps it alive. And Bevilacqua's going to be fouled by Ryan Williams.
Not to the 1-and-1 just yet.
Lineman foul number 33, Ryan Williams.
Fox in the backcourt. He finds Ernest again, who finds Horner, who finds Bevilacqua down low, and he's going to put up a layup. It's good for the and one.
Really nice pass, and really love seeing Bevilacqua go up 2 hands right there on the glass.
Strong play there by Bevilacqua. Good play all around from the Hermits.
Lineman foul number 13, Asmir Cates. Score the bucket for Luke Bevilacqua. He'll shoot 1.
That shot's going to be off. Bevilacqua fights for his own rebound there, and Xavier Ernest is going to get it, put one up, and it's good.
Great take
play
there
there.
by X.
Great hustle by both Bevilacqua and Ernest to give themselves another 2. It looks like someone else is going to be down on the court now.
Looks like Antonio Gill.
Another injury down there, so hopefully not too serious. So 3:27 here. The Hermits have it comfortably in hand. So I got to ask you two guys, big game tomorrow. Who you got? I guess I can say Super Bowl. People can't say it in other things, but I can say Super Bowl. Pat, who you got tomorrow?
That is a really good question. Coach Roder and I actually talked about this the other day. I have to take Tom Brady at home in the Super Bowl. I mean, you'd think being at home would be a huge advantage for one of the best to ever do it. So,
I'm not gonna. I think that's a good take from you, Pat. But personally, I think Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs are just a little bit too strong. I think this game right here is where Pat Mahomes takes down the GOAT Tom Brady and starts his uprising as the new GOAT.
And listen,
you heard it here first.
And great points, great ways to look at it. I mean, you certainly don't want to bet against Tom Brady, but Patrick Mahomes is he's just something special. And the rest of that team he has offensively, they're never out of a game. You know that. So it's always going to be, they're always going to be able to come back. And if they can get pressure on Tom Brady, get in his face a little, maybe cause some disruptions there. I'm just looking forward to a great game. I think it's going to be a fantastic
I think it'll
game.
definitely be a great game.
Yeah.
And if Pat Mahomes wants to slowly make his run to the GOAT conversation one day, which I think he will, he's got to take down Tom Brady now in the Super Bowl.
Tom Brady's still going strong. Amazing. 10 Super Bowls. Unbelievable.
Antonio Gill's going to make his way off the court now. Hopefully he's all right alongside Ja'Cory Williams, who's still off to the sideline right now watching the game. Great to see some good sportsmanship by both Xavier Ernest and Antonio Gill. Cologne's now going to inbound as Ymir Diggs brings it up for Vineland. 3:25 here to go in the fourth. Cates with the ball. He's going to sling one over to Colon. Asmir Cates at the top of the key, guarded by Fox. Palekia tried to get a steal there, couldn't get it. Files into the hands of Ymir Diggs. Cates now puts up a 2. Long jumper, a long 2. That shot's good. Fox finds Palekia. Palekia finds Bevilacqua down low, and Bevilacqua with the slam. That's not the first time we've seen that.
Nice drop step on a good pass, kept it up high, throw it down.
That's a deep 3 from Ymir Diggs, and it's going to fall for him. Nice triple there. Fox now, he's going to find Horner down low. He's going to put up a shot. That shot's good. And a timeout called there by Rodeo.
Timeout brought to you by Ottinger Golf Group. Let Weddings by Ottinger wow you with 2 distinct venues. The beautiful Garden Pavilion at Scotland Run Golf Club or on the bay at historic Atlantic City Country Club. Now's the time to say I do. Visit OttingerGolf.com.
Great play there by Ethan Fox to find Horner down low, who gets himself a strong layup.
Looks like Coach Rodeo is going to bring in the 2 Vineland natives, Nick Beretta and Tommy McCormick, getting to play against their hometown squad.
Sophomore Gavin Reed also looks to make an entrance alongside junior Tyler Bramlett. Their first minutes of this game. Coach Rodeo talking things over with the ref now, as Joshua Cologne looks to get things kicked off again. 2:26 to go left in the fourth quarter. The Hermits lead 81-47. Ymir Diggs now bringing up the ball. He finds Cologne, who puts the shot up for three. That shot's off. Dewar's going to shield that one out of bounds, and the Hermits are going to get possession. McCormick's going to find Beretta. Tyler Bramlett slings it back over to Beretta. Finds Dewar in the corner. Dewar's going to get a turnover there. That's going to be stolen by Yamir Diggs, who's going to put up a layup and an easy two.
Yamir Diggs.
Just inside 2 minutes now.
Beretta's going to get a turnover, the second one in a row for the Hermits, and it's a 2-on-1. Joshua Cologne's going to put that one up, and that one's going to roll inside and out of the rim. Now Gavin Reed looks to break for the Hermits. He's going to put up a jumper at the free throw line. That's going to be good, excuse me.
Good looking shot there by Gavin Reed.
Great shot, great look for the sophomore, excuse me. Asmir Cates swings it over to Joshua Cologne. Cates now puts up a deep three. That's going to roll off the front iron. Rebounded, though, by Cologne. That's going to be a block for McCormick.
More substitutes for Vineland.
McCormick's going to send that one to the stands. Cologne now. He inbounds to James Hitchens Jr. Hitchens Jr. now. He puts up a three, and that's going to be off. McCormick looked to try to get that one. Good hustle play by him, but he can't keep it in. Well, now. Almost stolen there by the Hermits. And the floater's going to be up and off, though. Rebounded by Dewar. Less than a minute to go here. Beretta brings it up the court. He's going to look to drive down by the baseline. He's going to bring it back out to the corner. He's going to sling it over to Gavin Reed, who's going to find Tyler Bramlett in the corner, who's going to put up a three. And that shot's going to be good for Tyler Bramlett. His first three and first basket of the game.
Good work moving the ball around. Finds the open shooter.
That shot's going to be off. Rebounded by McCormick, who's going to throw one out to Beretta, but that's going to be a turnover. Asmir Cates now with the ball in hand. Screen by Emmanuel Dovalis. That shot's going to bounce up and off for the rim. Nice fall.
Yeah, nice fourth quarter for Cates, as he's had 9 points here in the fourth.
And it looks like that might wrap things up here with less than a second to go here in the fourth quarter.
And that's the end of the game with the score. The Hermits of 86. The Vineland 52.
And that's going to do it for the Hermits here today. An 86-52 win over the Fighting Clan of Vineland. As we bring you to our commercial break and then to our player of the game. I'm Robert Holland alongside Pat Coyle and Coach Cat. We'll be back.
You think I should go in the locker room after, right? Mask up.
Hermits next home game is Thursday, the 11th of February, 6 o'clock start right here in the radio gym. As the Hermits host the Chiefs of United.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Delaney as our player of the game, our Toyota Vineland player of the game. Matt Delaney led all scorers tonight. How did you guys get it done?
The game plan was to go inside out, and I think Coach made a good point to get the ball inside out, and our shots will come as we go inside out. And John did a good job finishing inside. Keith did a good job rebounding offensively and defensively, and putting putbacks up.
So, Matty, it looks like you guys have sort of changed the philosophy again. Against St. Joe the other night, you played more zone. Coach Rodeo talked to me, and he said, you guys like to play more man-to-man, more up and down. I know he talked to you, the seniors especially, about that. Is that a style you guys like to play better?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like against St. Joe, we let them get a little bit too comfortable, and we let them take the shots they wanted to take. And I think he did a great job coming back in practice the next day and really showing and, showing and demonstrating what we need to do differently on defense and making them, play that St. Augustine basketball, make them trap from behind, speed them up, get them out of things that they want to do.
Yeah, the last two games have seemed more like St. Augustine basketball, that up and down. How are you guys meshing, you seniors that have been through this with some younger guards? How is the team meshing on the floor that way?
We're competing in practice with not only the starters that are younger, but the second group is a lot of young guys too. So, they're like together, and they kind of look to me, Keith, and John as leading the way. So it's Keith and John and myself. I feel like we do a good job putting our arm around the kids and letting them know where the ball needs to go, and then getting them shots eventually.
Absolutely, keep it up.
All right, thank you, Matt. Our Toyota of Vineland player of the game, Matt Delaney. Great job tonight.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, so Matt Delaney with 21 points again, leading the Hermits. Again, a little bit of inside, a little bit of outside. He's done a lot for this team, and really helped turn this game around here, especially in that third quarter.
And as Matt Delaney heads back to the locker room, that's going to end things here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. The Hermits get another win over Vineland and improve to 3-1 on the season. I'm Robert Holland alongside Pat Coyle and Coach Cat. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.